that is like squeaking. Okay. Hey guys, I don't like that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Peyton. I am a sophomore at the University of Mississippi, and today we are doing a Q&A. I've had a couple people ask me to do one of these, and I don't know. Here we go, my little list. And yeah, so let's get started. Before I forget, go ahead and like this video and subscribe down below to see more fun videos with me in them. Okay, so my first question is, how's school going this semester? It's pretty good, pretty good. Significantly better than last semester. I actually enjoy my classes more this semester, and I have way better professors this semester than I did last semester, so I actually really like spring semester more than fall semester. But yeah, to answer your question, it's great. Second question, why did you start YouTube? I touched on this in my little collab video with my sister. I'll put that up here. So I'm not gonna go into great detail with that. Basically, I have always really liked YouTube. I've always liked being in front of a camera. But basically when I came to college, I wasn't dancing anymore. I wasn't cheering anymore. I didn't really have a way to get all my creativity out. And this brain is full of lots of imagination, so I needed a creative outlet, and this is what I came up with. So it's been really fun, and I really like it. So if you need a creative outlet, do this. Next question, favorite makeup brand, expensive and affordable? I'm not a huge makeup guru person. I like to spend my money on clothes and food, so I don't really buy a lot of expensive makeup. I know for sure my favorite affordable makeup brand is ELF or ELF, but expensive, I'd have to say probably, I really like Tarte and I really like Clinique too. So probably those two. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with that. Best beauty hack. Again, not a big makeup person, but I actually saw this in a video that I watched a while ago. When you put on your concealer, it's gonna move right after you put it on. No matter what brand of concealer you get, it might take a little bit longer to move, but it's gonna move eventually. So to help prevent that, or at least keep it from creasing, you set it right after you put it on. It makes perfect sense, set your concealer right after you put it on. I don't know why I never thought of that, but yeah, it's probably not an exciting beauty hack, but that's my beauty hack. Next question, do you have a job in Oxford? Yes, I just got my job. I'm really excited. I was actually hired 2 Fridays ago, so not this past Friday, but the Friday before. It's this little boutique on the square, a little gift shop. Is it hard to balance being in a sorority with school? It can be. You really have to know how to manage your time, and that just comes with practice. You know the times that you have things, so set out, get your homework done and study before that. Pick and choose your battles. I mean, I've had to miss some social events to study for tests, and there's nothing wrong with that. Why did you decide to rush? For me, I came to school 9 hours away from my house, my home, so I just, I wanted a group of girls that were like me, if that makes sense. I could literally make a whole video about rush if y'all want me to. Is rush scary? How to not stress about rush, and rush tips. The way your rush goes is all about your outlook on it. For me, I had a great rush. I thought rush was fun. It's very draining, But I mean, I had a great rush. I wasn't stressed. I mean, it can be scary, it can be intimidating, and just, I guess, the idea of being cut from something, I mean, that's scary. For me, the most stress that I felt came at the end of the week when I was tired. I would just say, like, stay hydrated, make sure you're eating all your meals, make sure you're eating actual meals. Yeah, just make sure you're taking care of yourself and taking care of the things that you have to do, and it'll at least relieve some of the stress. Like, there's no way to really, like, take it away. Like, if you're a person that gets stressed out easily, you are going to get stressed out, and that's okay. That's normal. I mean, you can talk to your recruitment counselors, programs, whatever you may call them. That's what they're there for, is to help you through the process. So if y'all want me to make another, like, a video, like, just about rush, or like my rush story or anything like that, like, let me know. I got you. Do you have a boyfriend? If no, then why? No, I do not. The reason why isn't necessarily because I don't, how do I word this? It's not that, like, I don't want a boyfriend. I just feel like I don't have time for one. I have so much stuff going on in here, in my head and out here. I'm also very picky too. Like, I just don't want to, like, I don't like wasting my time. I also don't, like, need one. It's not, like, my priority right now. I have a bunch of goals that I want to achieve, and I'm going to achieve those before anything else. So, is it hard to balance school and YouTube? Yes, it is. I was supposed to post this video like 3 days ago, and I'm just now filming it. It is hard, and I really try to stick to my schedule, and I know I mess up sometimes. I'm human. But yeah, it's hard because I don't want to let y'all down. Sometimes when you have, like, a big test or something, like, you have to, I mean, because school is first, and school is on top of everything. So, you know, if I have a big test coming up, I have to set my YouTube stuff aside and focus on school. And that's why Vlogmas for me was really hard, is because of finals. Yes, it is hard, but it's doable. Next, do you prefer baseball season or growth season, and why? Ooh. Personally, I like baseball season more. I love football. Don't get me wrong, love football, but I am more of a baseball girl. I like that for baseball games we don't dress up really nice. I mean, you can. We don't wear, like, heels to baseball games, if that makes sense. Like, we do to football games, and it's exhausting. I love the weather during baseball season. Baseball season, it's amazing. What's your go-to food spot in Oxford? I'll have to split this into categories. I'll do fast food and restaurant. Fast food, I'll have to say Obies. Oh my god, I love Obies. It's so good. It's not really Cajun, but it's more, like, it's leaning towards Cajun, if that makes sense. Restaurant type food, I can't pick one, so I'm just gonna name my top 5. Bourrée, Ajax Diner, Old Venice, Proud Larry's, and Soulshine Pizza Factory. If you ever come to Oxford, I'll put those down below so you don't forget, because those are the best. What's your favorite study spot? I don't feel like I'm consistent enough in my studying to answer this question. I will say I have studied in the Starbucks on Jackson Avenue, and I got lots of stuff done. Because when I study at the sorority house, I get distracted because I know everybody, and then when I study in the library, I get distracted because I run into people that I know. So, chicken on a stick or pita pit? I have never had chicken on a stick. I really want to try it. Never had it. So I guess I'll have to go with pita pit because I also love pita pit. So, but I'm sure once I have chicken on a stick, it'll change. What made you decide to choose Ole Miss over a Texas school? Was it hard adjusting to out of state? I only applied to 2 schools. I applied to Ole Miss and A&M. I got into both. I toured Ole Miss first in the springtime when we had all of our green grass and pretty flowers, like the tulips were out and everything, like it's so pretty. Then I went to A&M and the grass was brown and there was just a bunch of concrete everywhere, which is, you know, that's not what you should base your school off of, but, and I know A&M is a great school, don't get me wrong, I love A&M, I love visiting A&M, but it was just kind of like a feeling. I stepped into Oxford. I didn't even step onto campus. I just stepped into Oxford. And I told Mom, I was like, this is it. This is where I'm supposed to be. And she was like, you don't even know. And I'm like, no, I know. And then we went on our campus tour the next day, and I was like, this is it. And she's like, well, we still have to tour A&M. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Then we toured A&M, and I was just walking around, and I was like, nope, this is not it. nope, this ain't it, chief. So for me, it was a feeling. I just kind of like knew where I was supposed to be. I'm not gonna say it was easy adjusting to out of state, but it wasn't hard for me either. I'm not a homebody. Like, I don't have to be at home. I don't get homesick easily. It's also hard just adjusting being in college, moving away from home and being on your own, having to do all this stuff without people telling you to do it. It's difficult. So who was your first college friend? Does my roommate count? The first person that I met was my freshman year roommate, Annie. I met her at orientation. So I guess technically, if you don't count my roommate, then my first college friend would be my friend Dawson. Love him. He's in Orlando doing the Disney college program right now, but I met him at orientation too. And then if you're talking about when I got to class, like when class started, I met the Sydneys at the same time. So my current roommate, Sydney, she and I became friends pretty much right off the bat. I had biology with her. I also had biology with my other friend, Sydney. She's been on my channel lots of times. I also met her in biology. They're my other two first friends. But yeah, that's a lot of first college friends. But yeah, you get the gist. Last question is, what's your major? How did you decide on it, and what would you eventually like to do with your degree? I am a marketing and communications strategy major. It's a mouthful. Basically what it is, it's a marketing degree, like literally just straight up marketing with a touch of communications. We have two majors like this at Ole Miss. It's integrated marketing and communications, or IMC, and then there's marketing and communications strategy. So IMC is in the journalism school. I'm gonna call it MCS. Is in the business school. When I came to Ole Miss, I was already in the business school. I didn't know IMC was a thing. I was a general business major, and then over Christmas break, I had to declare my major, and that's when I found out about marketing and communication strategy. And that was pretty much, that's what I want to do. So that's how I picked that. So I started my YouTube channel almost a year ago, actually. I started it July, I think. And so that was really fun. And so like really through YouTube and doing some things on Instagram, getting involved with like all the influencer things, I learned a lot about like influencer marketing and like brand marketing. And so that's really what I want to do, is like, obviously like getting to work from home and like do this for my job, getting to like market my own personal brand, that would be great and ideal. That would probably be like my dream job. You always gotta have a backup plan just in case something happens. So I really want to get into like PR, or I don't know, I haven't decided yet, don't judge me. Anyway, those are all the questions that I have for you today. Yeah, if you want me to do another one of these, let me know, because it was kind of fun. Give this video a like and subscribe down below if you want to see more of my face, and I will catch y'all next week. Bye.